I'm getting an intuitive download. And this download is telling me that you are so fed up with people manipulating, with people taking advantage of your kindness. Because you are a beautiful soul. You trust so many people. You want to see the good in so many people. And you're letting people walk all over you. And you're not even realizing it until the damage is already done. And you feel worn out. You feel exhausted from letting your energy be expelled like that. So let's start this tarot reading with an affirmation card to kind of boost our mood a little bit, okay? And the lights went out. So today I'm ready to receive love. Today I'm open to being loved by another healthy person. Kind of like what I was just saying. You've been stuck in a rut where you're letting unhealthy people get in the way of who you are and how you want to receive love. So let's start off with an oracle and then we'll get into the tarot. Spirits, what does this person need to hear at this time? Fleeting allure. So it says temporal seduction on the card. It's basically letting time allure you into deception. Like maybe you feel like things are going too fast. I'm not where I want to be right now. Don't let that get in your way. So this is number 41. You might be struggling with some addiction. There's urgency here. Some thrills don't last and some never should. This card arrives when impulse walks the line between liberation and self-destruction. You might be caught in a loop, chasing a feeling, a person, a high, or a habit that lights you up for a moment, then leaves you hollow. Like a clock in heels running through neon nights, time seduces, but addiction steals. You're being asked to notice what keeps luring you back, even when you know it costs too much. Not every craving deserves to be fed. Sometimes the allure is just your pain in prettier shoes. So what pattern do you keep glamorizing, even though it's unhealthy for you, even though it's bad for you? What do you keep making excuses for? Let's talk about your light and shadow. Spirits, what is this person's light energy? The Justice card. So I think this is important that this is in your life because you're learning to set boundaries with whoever this is, whoever you're thinking about right now, your fleeting allure. That's taking your time, taking your energy and squashing it and making you feel small. You're learning to set the boundaries and to tell them no. Because no is powerful. No is meaningful. It can help serve you in ways you've never thought that could before because you are such a kind soul. You like to see the good in everybody, but there's someone or something that has taken advantage of you. You have a concern, you have a worry, you want to fix everything. You're not going to fix everything. You're not going to fix everything. And that's just a fact. What is your shadow energy? The Devil. The Devil is coming out. So I think exactly what I was just saying is that you're afraid of conflict. You have an issue with confrontation. You don't normally do it. And it's like when you do, you feel sick to your stomach. You feel anxious when you bring something up or when you're around a certain person because you feel like if you do speak up, then nothing is going to get processed. Nothing is going to get listened to. You're not going to feel received in that kind of love that you want. You have a fear about this. You're doubting whether you should speak up or not. You're doubting whether you should look further into it or you should just leave it alone. So the life lesson here is the Fool. That's the life lesson, is to keep your innocence, keep the funness of your life, keep speaking your truth, keep being kind to people, because you don't want this to darken your shadow. You want it to brighten your shadow. You want it to lighten your shadow. You want to be light in this world. There's the freaking lights, okay? The lesson here is to not let these people get in the way of your happiness and get in the way of how you want to receive love. Because you are beautiful, you're magnetic. There's so many energies that are attracted to you. It's just a matter of your intuition and knowing. And I know that's kind of hard to do with your intuition, especially when you meet people online or just when people are kind of really good with their acting skills. But it's important to understand the tingling feeling that you get in the back of your head that you ignore because you're ignoring it. You're giving people a chance a little bit too much. And that's just because the Fool card is how you're learning all of this. This is how you're going through this lesson, okay? So how can we release this energy? Spirits, how can we release this energy for this person? How can we release? The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles is powerful. The Queen of Pentacles knows when to say, how to say it at the right time. Knows what she has. She's abundant. She is wealthy in every aspect of her life. She is allowed to say no. You are allowed to say no. You're allowed to put your foot down. You're allowed to confront people. You're allowed to block people. You're allowed to report people if they have bad intentions. Because this person, these people have bad intentions. You're the light in this world. You're here to spread love in the way that you want to receive it. So in order to stop the chaos from chaosing, we have to put our own boundaries down and we have to tell them to fuck off. Respectfully. So what's the advice here, Spirit? What's the advice for this person? Okay, the Ten of Pentacles is coming out. So stay grounded. Have a structured plan, right? You have a beautiful family right now. Whether it be your adopted family, like, you know, the people that you trust that you've met along the way, or your actual, like, blood family. Either way, you have people in your life that love you and care for you and are here to support you. So it's important to rely on those kind of souls in your life. It's important to journal about how you feel in the moment and releasing that energy when it comes. Because a lot of times when we feel tension, it's because we bottle stuff in and we say, oh, I'll forget about it. Oh, I'll think about that later. And then that's why we blow up. That's why we have anger outbursts. I needed to take a deep breath there. I felt like I was releasing some of your energy. So let's ask the Oracle, are there any other messages and advice that you have for this person at this time, Spirit? Sweet Bleed, Innocence, Loss, and Memory. So this card is all about grieving the memories that were really good because they're gone and you're not going to have them back. So there might be something here about maybe a loved one has recently passed away. Maybe you have some people on the other side that you miss a lot. You had some sweet memories with them. Or you just kind of had like a disconnection from a friend that you were very close to at one point in your life. The ache of a love that was both sacred and secret. Like the bleeding heart with strawberry flesh, some connections leave a bittersweet mark, tender, forbidden, and unforgettable. So this card acknowledges the complexity of loving someone in the shadows, of being chosen and not chosen at the same time. So maybe there's someone in your life that hasn't treated you right, but you had a lot of good memories with them. Maybe there was a secret involved. You're done pretending. You're done pretending about whatever this is. You're putting your foot down. You're putting your motherfucking foot down, baby. You outgrew this and you're letting the memory shape you. But you need to mold it in a way that's good for you. Don't let it define you. You don't deserve the hiding. You deserve to be seen. You are seen. I see you. So what part of you aches that you fully never got to mourn? Because there's some sorrow here. There's some sadness here. You're missing someone that was bad for you. You're missing someone that didn't give you the love that you wanted. Maybe they weren't bad for you. I shouldn't say bad because I don't think anyone is bad. I just think they haven't learned the lessons that they need to learn yet. So honestly, I just feel like they are just not serving you at this time because you are beautiful. You're so loving. I just feel like really good energy from you and you just don't deserve whatever this is. So the good old days are always happening, including right now. So maybe you're stuck in a past moment, a past memory with someone that at the time treated you lovely, treated you the way you wanted. But then as time went on, you realized that this person, this energy, is actually making you feel very exhausted. It's overall not helping your energy grow. It's not helping you feel brighter, lighter, feeling any better. So if you're not growing, you're dying. I'll let that sink in a little bit. So what's the point of being with this energy? You know, I hate to say that. I really don't like it. I don't like these kind of disconnection messages, but I feel like this message needs to come out. So communication is coming out. Yes, something needs to be said, something needs to be heard, and you need to speak your opinion. Is there anything else, spirits, that we can give this collective? Is there anything else? What's the advice moving forward? Glow Birdie is coming out. And Glow Birdie is such a light energy. Glow Birdie basically says, observe, reflect on it a little bit more, and then act. Because right now, you're like rationalizing all of these things. You're trying to make sense of what has been done to you. And you're not actually processing the trauma. You're not processing the wounds. You're not processing any of the memories that were negative right now. You're only thinking about the good memories. You're not thinking about the ones that made you feel a certain way because you've been blocking it for a really long time. You've been resisting it for a really long time. And I think what's important here is there more bad than good? Did this person, straight off the bat, take your energy and manipulate it? Or was it a longer process? Was it a love bomb and then they took your energy and tried to control it? Reflect on that. And maybe they had good intentions. Maybe they were actually good for you in the moment. But then it switched and now things are different. Maybe you both grew in different ways, just not the way that you wanted to. And that you're trying to mold into a box when really you're a circle. The River is coming out. 16. This is a life event. This is a moment of abundance. So your dreams are on their way. This is a moment of expansion and prosperity. The work you've done in your daily life, as in your spiritual world, is transforming your inner self. This means the gray clouds are passing and everything will start to bloom around you. How beautiful is that? So yeah, maybe a flood of emotions are coming in, they're pouring out, but it's meant for your higher self. It's meant for your highest good. Just trust in that. Oh, okay, Cracked Open is coming out. Rock Bottom. Rock Bottom, surrender to this energy. Surrender to the flow because you're resisting. It's like you're a stick in a current river. So surrender to this alchemy of life. It's going to push through, it's going to crack you open. It's going to make you feel in certain ways that you never felt like you should ever feel. But this is life telling you. This is life giving you a lesson, helping you grow out of this energy and into a new one, into a new chapter that is more beautiful, abundant, and mystical, magical. So the Kingfisher is coming out. And this is a bird that flies near water. This is a bird that flies best near water. So you fly best when you're near rock bottom, when you're at rock bottom, when you're going through those emotions, those feelings. I'm hearing anger, hurt, resentment, all of those things. And that in itself is powerful. It's movement. It's divine timing. Break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting your future is a part of this process. So maybe you've been feeling like you've been stuck in a cave and you can't break out of it. But you're gonna break out of it soon because you're realizing that you're more than enough. You're more than enough. In fact, you are so worthy of anything that you want, anything you desire. You are so loved. You're so protected. And you're cared for at this time and always. So remember that. Okay, I think I'm gonna end on it there. If any of you liked these cards that I pulled out from this deck, these cards, if you liked them, I do have a pre-sale link. There's only a limited supply. I must let you know. They will ship in November of this year. It's 2025. This is a timeless reading, but if you see this at this moment, it will ship in 2025. I only have 100 in stock. So if you guys want to grab your set, you can get it now in my Etsy shop. Oh, I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.